Star Trek actor Anson Mount claims James Gunn has no talent and tells him to delete his Twitter account. What the hell is this all about? I am not certain, but apparently it all began when James Gunn tweeted out, I wish actors, especially men, would tell the truth about their height when casting. Casting a whole show could be a balance of a lot of things, including heights. And easily 50% of the time, male actors exaggerate how tall they are, sometimes by a lot, on their resumes. Huh. Oh. Someone responded to this. A fan who seemingly believed that Chris Pratt is short, so he brought that up, but he says, Chris is only a problem in that he's huge. Most other actors appear to be mini humans around him. If someone would shave him down to a normal human size, casting would be easier for me. This is not a request for some weirdo to go shave Chris shorter. Yeah, okay. Then someone brings up Digimon Hansu, Chris Pratt, and Dave Bautista. He says, I remember going out to eat dinner for the first time with Digimon Hansu. Pratt. Oh, I didn't know that. It's his Twitter handle. And Dave Bautista. Digimon's a big guy, well over 6 feet, incredibly fit. As he sat in his car, he saw these two giants hulking out of the house like a couple of kaijus stalking us. Yeah. Well, this really isn't all that important. He just keeps going on about how tall, and then some are taller, and all that. But then someone comes in and say, hey, you know, maybe some people fudge a little because they need a job, and they have to. So he says, absolute nonsense. Men lying about their height and resumes cost them as many jobs as it gets them through deceit. You're often looking for someone smaller to balance out the cast, to make a star look taller, or to fit well with another comparable actor. He says they don't lie to get the job, they lie because of their egos. Sometimes it gets them the job, sometimes it costs them the job. And then he says, also, for the record, I'm against lying to get a job that you're taking from someone else who is being honest in any case. Yeah, well, I don't especially care if they lie to the public. Yeah, I guess not. Yeah, well, which most A-list actors do, yeah? Especially actors who aren't tall. But lying during the casting process and on their resumes can affect what we're filming. And that's a different story. So anyway, apparently he's had some actors who lie about their height. He says, oh, this sounds good, bring him in. And he's like, holy crap, he's really short. But then apparently when he says, you shouldn't lie to get a job, Anson Mount chimes in. Then stop telling people you have talent and delete your account. And what the hell? I don't know. Is Anson Mount really small? I don't think he is. But what's going on here? He would eventually delete the tweet, ironically enough. Yeah, telling him to delete his account, well, okay. But he would take issues with Gunn's original tweet about men exaggerating their height. In fact, he somehow made it into a discussion about sexism and masculinity. Well, James, it kinda shouldn't fucking matter. Industry's use of height is shorthand for male dominance, masculinity, particularly female counterparts. Here's a better idea. Present us with your measurements when we walk through the door. We'll likely be underwhelmed. What the hell's going on with this? This is weird. Male dominance. You've been hanging around the Star Trek writer's room, in Kurtzmanville too long there, Anson. How tall are you, out of curiosity? 6 feet, which people are always surprised to see when they meet me in person because I surround myself with mammoths. Yeah, and someone goes on about it. The obvious thing here is Tom Cruise seems to have done all right. Then Anson responds, the cruise missile wouldn't touch a Gunn film to save his life. Boy, did he ever work with James Gunn? I don't know. You know, is this because something's going on here? I don't know ways. I don't know why this hits so apparently Gunn doesn't understand this. I don't know why this hit such a nerve, Anson Mount. But as a director, it does matter because when you're shooting 2 or more people, the heights make a difference in how it's shot. And sometimes you are looking for height disparity or parity. It's about the storytelling. What the heck? So, does this have anything to do with height at all? I don't think so. So I don't know why Anson Mount's mad at James Gunn, but he clearly is. And something's up. I don't know. What could be the connection? Again, if you know in the comments if they ever work together on anything, and it soured because of it, who knows? I know he was formerly on Hell on Wheels and that sort of thing. He was the only connection, indirectly, more or less, is the MCU because he was in the failed Inhumans TV series. But James Gunn didn't have anything to do with that, but he was part of, he was the Guardians of the Galaxy and stuff. Was he one of the ones that, I don't know, voiced a part of the group that wanted, because that was this Feige wanted it gone. So, and it wasn't very good. It wasn't Anson's fault, but, it just wasn't a good show. And now he's stuck with this god-awful Star Trek thing, which he plays a good Pike. A good leading man character, I guess. Because there's not a whole lot you can go on about what kind of personality Pike was. He only had that one show and the cage and all that. But he was probably seen as one of the best parts of the second season of Star Trek Discovery. But, they didn't take advantage of it or anything. And now all of a sudden, hey, let's do Strange New Worlds. But by now, the Trek brand is so badly damaged by all of that. I don't know, but... something had to have happened because this sort of tidbit is of you have no talent. He just got mad at him, so something's going on there. We just don't know what it is, but it's interesting and good for a few chuckles. And it's this odd thing because James Gunn does have talent, obviously, but he is quite the asshole. And I hate this. I'm put in this position where I have to defend him because I just don't see Mount's point here, which I don't think we're seeing. And whatever he's mad at him about, I don't think has anything to do with these tweets about an actor's height or whatever. It could be. I don't know. For whatever reason, it set Anson Mount off. But again, I think he's about 6 feet or so. So, I don't know. But, it puts me in this position I don't like, having to defend somebody I don't particularly care for. Because, it's not true. He does do good work here and there. I wasn't a fan of the Guardians movies, but I can see, why people do like them and all that, and that he's not a complete incompetent guy. Although the trailer for Suicide Squad, I gotta say, just looks pretty boring to me, which kind of took me back. I didn't think that would be the case. But, there's something personal here. I don't know what it could be. Maybe it's involved someone else that he's friends with, that Gunn screwed over or something. I don't know. Maybe it's just he's really disgusted by Gunn's creepy tweets that he got in trouble with a while back, I don't know. Could be that. But he doesn't really present an argument here. I don't know. So there's something missing. It's a bit of a mystery. But, what are you going to do? That's Hollywood for you, I guess. Thanks for watching and listening. Say, while you're still here, why not like and subscribe and share with your many friends? Yes. Also, check out my mini stores in the link description below. Yes, where you can get t-shirts, hats, mugs, all those goodies with my artwork on them. Oh, yeah. And head over to indieplanet.com and pick up a copy of my comic book, Night Night. Oh, yeah. You can also catch me at my podcast, Mr Nailsin Show, on RadioMisfits.com, and you can also watch my videos on BitChute.com and now on Rumble.com. Oh my goodness, so many places to watch me and my stuff. Oh yeah. And if that's not enough for you, well, you can follow me on many social media platforms and say hi to your old pal, Mr. Nailsin.